Hey everyone, it's Xarian, and I'm back with episode 24. Okay, so today, what are we doing today, folks? Well, first of all, I'm grabbing a stack of redstone and a stack of coal. And I'm going to chuck them into my infuser. And that's going to get me alumentum. Wow. That's raining kind of quick, isn't it, guys? Look at all that taint I have, though. This is worrying me a little bit. So let's see what we can do to get rid of some of that taint. How about we build some These son of a gun, I forgot to switch back on my test world. That's better. I need some enchanted wood and some conduits. I think I can do that, can't I? And 5 of them should be enough. So, if I get myself 5 logs, and 5 crystals of any sort. Get out my alumentum. Put you guys in there. Check my... Oh, wrong type of filter. Okay. That's good. That's good. And I think in my magical area... Yeah, I'm wicked low on, I have a lot of taint building up in there, guys. So you should take care of it kind of quick. Okay, so in my magical chest... Hope I have enough conduits. Yeah, I do. I have 22 conduits in here. And some iron. Iron. Bars. Iron. So let's just yank out some iron. Let's do this a little quickly, guys. Elementum in the middle. Enchanted wood. In the corners? Yes. Feast conduits on the side, iron on the top and bottom. And yeah, I'm kind of rushing, mostly because I don't want that thing to explode. Because making all that elementum took a huge chew out of... Oh, I should sleep through the night and hope nothing blows up while I'm sleeping. That would be good. I hope it doesn't. That would be very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, so we're going to run out here. And... so right... No, that's that. That. There we go. I'm just going to drop this right there. And here's what we're going to do now. What? No, I didn't... Now, what these things do is... Ow. They'll release a little bit of Vis into the local environment. But... on the other hand, because I'm stacking them, they won't release more Vis, but they'll release less into the environment and just destroy more of it. So if I connect these, you should see all of that taint being pulled straight out. A little bit of it's being released. That's fine. That is more than fine. As long as I don't have an issue with those tanks blowing up, I am happy as a clam. Now, I am going to have to wait for some of that Vis. I'm going to have to keep some of that taint around, but I really want to get rid of as much of it as possible. The darker purple is Vis, by the way. The lighter purple is Vis, and the darker purple is taint, by the way. Just for you guys to know that. And I'm actually going to wait for that to process out a little bit. In the meantime, guys, we're going to make an item. And yes, I'm minimizing, so I can check out to here. Enchanted fabric, quicksilver, soul fragments, bore, tinkering. Okay, so I need a V's detector. And that's going to be some gold. Yeah. I need 2 compasses. Okay. And that's iron around redstone, right? Maybe. I don't remember now. Iron around redstone, yep. Okay, I should have enough for that. And if I go into my magical chest, I should have a taint crystal and a V's crystal. And I need, out of my gems and dust, I need just 2 pieces of redstone. Let's get my automatic crafting table open here. 2 pieces of redstone. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. That gets me my 2 compasses. And then I'm going to need 2 pieces of gold. 1, 2. And resort. If I open up my magic chest again, I can throw this depleted crystal in there. There we go. Okay. Now, if I throw my taint crystal, a compass, and the gold in there, you can see it's pulling some of that V's out. Taint detector. Throw the V's crystal in. I'll get my V's detector. So if I 30 V's, 5 V's, uh-oh. This is what we know, folks, as not a good situation for me to be in. If you notice here, there's 463 taint in there. There's 42 V's in there. So what I'm doing is, I'm hoping that by burning this stuff up, I'm actually going to increase the amount of V's and decrease the amount of taint. One can hope, can't they? Maybe. Oh, and see, I have the displays now on the bottom of my screen. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad, guys. Oh, hold on, phone. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a little bad. Alright. Yep. So let me check something else. I need the other 4 crystals. Okay. That's just fine. So, what I'm probably going to be doing a lot of this episode now, magic, is very quickly attempting to get my V's and taint situation more controlled here. Because as far as I can tell, I'm actually really close to the line as I go off and I use more of my V's. Look at that, all bars filled. This, by the way, gets me my thermometer. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to have to let this thing run now, because the problem I'm running into is if you look at the bottom right-hand corner of my screen, it's showing me that in this chunk right here, if you look at Ray's minimap, right, the chunk I'm in right now has a positive taint value. So the taint's going to keep increasing here, and the reason it has a positive taint value is because of that filtration system I have out back. Now, it's not producing much taint, but it is producing some. So let me look up a valve. The V's valve. Okay, I just need a lever, and I should have a lever right here. Or not. Okay, that's fine. I can... Oh god, I could deal with that. Get ourselves a lever. And then I'm going to do this part in my crafting grid here. get myself another lever, shall we? There we go. Okay. Oh boy. And that's my phone again. Just ignore it, guys. And that's my grandmother. Alright. So I'm going to do something that's going to release quite a bit of taint. Connect the Vise valve. And just right click to turn it on. Yeah. So taint's being pulled in. That's good, at least. So I'm at least getting it out of my system, and that's pretty much what I want right now. So I'm going to be off camera trying to get this taint situation a little bit more controlled here. And try to do some research to see if any of that will help me. Why isn't it? Oh. Herp. Herpity derp. Derpity derpity derp derp derp. Resort. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to be back in a little bit. Alright. Alright, folks, I'm back, and I opted on a different solution than just pumping it out into the atmosphere. So I'm going to need some wood. And this will become enchanted wood. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some Vise condensers. So I need 2 iron. Need more Vise conduits, too. That's okay. For right now... Is this how it's designed? Vise condenser? Nope. Yeah, for right now, this will have to do. Vise condensers. Anyways, hopefully I can get this cleared out. I hope, before anything just like blows up on me or something. I don't know. I may not have wanted to do my thaumatological research in a desert, now that I think about it. So yeah, I may end up building another Thaumcraft room now that I'm thinking about it some more. Oh, nope, tech chest. Wrong chest. Okay, so I got my Alimentum. Some more depleted crystals. Let's go back over to my bars. Drop this stuff off. And hopefully nothing blows up on me. That's really my main concern right now, guys. So I'm just sorting out my inventory. Dirt sand cobble. There we go. Open up my white bag again. Throw the stick in. And just take care of this copper that's been bugging me forever. And by the way, guys, it's reinstalling whatever that thing is called, Optifine. Yeah, installing Optifine and having some fun with my NVIDIA graphics card completely fixed all the issues I was having. Like, absolutely fine. 30 FPS steady while recording. I'm happy. Yeah. Throw that in there. Alright. Now I'm just going to torch some of this stuff up. And there we go. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Hey everyone, this is Kassarian, and I've decided to finally bite the bullet and start working on that sorting system. Yep. Finally doing it. So what I'm doing now is I'm cooking up some tin plates, and that appears to be 2 pieces of iron and 1 piece of tin. It gives me some tin plates. And I'm going to turn those tin plates into paint cans, into which I'll get dye. Hip hip hooray. I really hate this part of building a sorting system. Just the coloration part of things is always kind of a pain in the butt. You guys will see why in a couple minutes. Alright, we're going to come over here. And we're just going to drop these in like that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll be white. Okay, so I have 9 chests to sort into. Let me run up here. And I'm going to do this a little differently, actually. I'm going to, until that finishes, need some more iron. Unfortunately, this is going to take up a lot of tin, because I'm going to need 9. 9? Hold on, let me think about something here. Bars, fancy magic, bars, fancy cobble, dirt, sand, gravel, fancy. I don't need 9. I'll need 8 colors, because I'm going to do something interesting with these two. Okay. What I'm going to do with those two is I'm going to use filters. Oh, I should go back into... Yeah, I was working on another build. So I'm going to need 2 filters. That's 2 red doped wafers. Okay. Well, I can hold up on this for a little bit. I already have some of those. So I'm just going to grab some redstone and some of those wafers. Should be in tech. 2 of those silicon wafers. Grab some redstone. We'll resort this. Yep. And we'll just chuck those in there. And that'll cook up like that. Okie dokie. So, paint. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So I'll lead up to gray. Oh god. Okay. Here we go. So I got those 2 red doped wafers. Pull that out. Let's get some more iron. Boy, I'm really liking that Charm of Vigor. I have to tell you guys, that's really fun. Okay, and now we'll need bars. I'll grab some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 iron. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4 gold. Okay, resort. Let me check that filter recipe again. Okay, and that's just some pistons. Okay, I can deal with that. That's easy. So let me just chuck that iron into my blue electric alloy furnace like that with that tin and pull 2 pistons out of there. I gotta say I love project tables. Absolutely adore them. Pistons on either side. Those there. Those red doped wafers go there. And cobble the rest of the way around. That gets me 2 filter. Beautiful. Whoa. Well, that's weird. Horrendous lag. I haven't had one of those since I installed Optifine. I'll be right back. Alright, hopefully that problem's fixed. I don't know why. Sometimes I'll just get this random lag spike, and when I load and unload Fraps, it works fine. How do I get downstairs again? Right over here. I keep forgetting. Now you can see our delicious lava filling into our tanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these filters, I'm going to put them down like that and like that. And then I'm going to go into my white bag, and I'm going to get out a screwdriver. Okay, and this filter, I'm just going to set that up to accept cobble. And that was silly of me. Let's see if I can just sneak up. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to tell this one to accept dirt, sand, and gravel. Beautiful. And then I'm going to grab out of there. Do I have any of those? I guess I'll turn these into covers. We can always put them back together again if I need to. And I will get to using that draw plate. I just decided that, you know what, I've been putting this off for way too long. And this will probably take a couple episodes to do, but that's okay. You guys are patient, right? Yeah, right. And we'll just throw this up on the side of that. All right. So now, these two can be connected to the same color. Ta-da! Okay, so back up to the paint cans. Yep. So I'm going to need 8 paint cans. Go upstairs. And hopefully, this will be enough. Nope. Gonna need a couple more iron bars to make this work, guys. So what I'm gonna do is, this is all hinging on a machine that you guys haven't seen yet. And that machine is the sorting machine, which I will be crafting several of, unfortunately. And the way this will work is, so I have my paint can, right? And I'm going to need to go to the biological chest. And normally I wouldn't like to use EE for this, but I really don't want to fight with flax right now. Flax grows really slowly, and I just don't want to have a fight with it. I'll just drop that in there. Get my Klein star out. All right, let's teach it the seeds first. And we'll just grab a stack of them. Even though I won't need nearly that many at all. Okay, so I have some more paint cans, and I have, how many in my inventory right now? 5? So I need 3 more. And the lag's back. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I'm going to show you really quickly before the lag comes back how these paint cans work. You just put your paint can in with 2 flax seeds, and a piece of bone meal, or whatever dye, this being white, gets you white paint. Ta-da! And then you take a paintbrush, which I'll show you how to craft. Like that. Just a paintbrush, piece of wool of any color, and a stick. And you use it with your paint can, and then you just right-click on the pipe you want to color. And I'm going to be doing that off camera. I figured out what the lag was. Quite simply, I was running out of disk drive space. So I'm compressing videos in the background right now, and I'll be working on this for a little bit. So I'll be back once I have it all put together. Hey everyone, about to head back downstairs. I got all the colors set up, minus one that I had forgotten I needed. And so I'm just going to explain how the system's going to work, or at least how I think it's going to work right now. So what I'm planning on doing, as I come through this little hole here, is the items come in from over here. Namely, they're coming in from this chest, which is coming up from my mining zone. That's going to be a relay, and that's going to send all the items straight along here, in through here, and then down here. Ow. As you can see, I kind of clipped into there for a second. I can fix that, though. Just realized I can do that to make it all pretty. There we go. Now I won't have awkward hitting my head moments going down those stairs. Then it's going to come down here. There are going to be a bank of sorting machines throughout this room. All right? Then the items are going to go up. And they're either going to go straight up, right about here, or maybe, no, straight up here. Yeah, that's better. They're either going to go straight up there, and I'm just going to put that line in right now. So they're just going to go straight up there. Now, if you notice, certain things connected. Oh, my video is done recording, and my frame rate just jumped by like. Oh, that was funny. It just finishes, my frame rate goes skyrocketing. There we go. That line's separated. Now if you give me a split second, guys, let me just pull that open. Close, exit. No. And which means I can delete this one. Hey, I'm only half an episode behind myself. There we go. Okay, so the items will come straight up here and they'll be sorted by their color. Now, the way this color sorting works is that an item can only pass through a tube. A colored item can only pass through either an uncolored tube or a tube of its same color. So, if the item was uncolored, it could go anywhere. If it was purple, it could not go here and it would go here instead, because this would then be the closest inventory it could reach. Nice, nice, right. Now, what happens when orange comes up here? You see I have two lines connecting. Well, filters, when they're connected in line and backwards like I have them, the items going into the front, it'll only accept the items it has in its inventory. There we go. So I've just reduced the need for lines by a significant amount. Yay. I'm actually really happy about that. Okay, so that's reduced the amount of lines I need. Now, how am I going to deal with this stuff? Well, I'm going to have my input lines coming up like this. And throw a cover on. And the same thing here. And another cover there. And then this output line is going to connect straight in like that. Need another cover up there too, but that's okay. I'll fix that in a minute. All right, so let me just drop downstairs again. Whee! Thud. Put that there like that. That should work, yeah. Okay, fantastic. Now, what do we need to do here? Well, first of all, I'm actually going to work backwards on this one. I'm going to start with my retrievers and then work backwards from there. And I don't know why, I usually work front to back, but this system, because I'm going to really try and rely on RP2 sorting mechanics rather than logistics pipes, I'd rather work this way. Okay, so let me just open this up, unhide that. Ow, son of a gun. Let's check out what a retriever needs. I need 2 ender pearls, some leather, blue alloy, and brass. The brass I have, I think. And I think I have exactly 4 ender pearls. Okay. And do I have the brass? No, I don't. Okay, so let me cook up some brass. And I'm just going to throw whatever I have together. And I'm actually going to pull the ender pearls out of my transmutation table. I know I'm endeavoring not to use it as much, but I don't feel like going enderman hunting right now. So let me pull 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put that back in a minute. So, put those down like that. Get some of our brass out here. And put that down like that. And I need some leather, and I don't think I actually have any. I don't think I literally have any leather. I don't. So I'll be back as soon as I hunt that down. Alright guys, see you in a couple minutes. Hey everyone, I'm finally on my way back. It took a few minutes, but I finally found some cows to massacre. Only killed one. Figure that should be enough. And have I ever mentioned how much I love the Sword of the Zephyr? So other than bringing mobs to you, you can also go to them. It's a little tricky in a forest, but it works. Basically what you do is you just point a direction and right click, and it just takes you that way. As you can see, I'm very rapidly coming up on my house right now. Yeah, there was no point to that last one. Alright, there we go. Put my Sword of the Zephyr back in here. Oh, if you notice, all my paintbrush is repaired as well. See, I really like this thing. Alright, so let's teach that. Okay. We won't have to go through that again. Put that up there. What's the recipe for this thing? Filters, 2 iron, blue alloy. Okay, I could do that. Just need to make a couple filters. 2 should be enough, I'm thinking. I really think I should just be able to go with 2. And then I need some gems and dust. And some of these. Some of these. See, these will last me for a little while. And come back over here. And see, one of the reasons I like having the blue electric furnace, I don't make things in big batches. I really don't like to. I don't know why. So I much prefer to just be able to chuck something into an electric furnace, and I'm not worrying about wasting anything. Grab 2 pistons out of there. 2 pistons, red doped wafers, gold on either side. And that gets me some filters. Come back over here. Drop the filters in the middle. And I, of course, forgot the iron and blue alloy ingots. Of course, it would help if I'm looking in the right chest. Though I have to say, guys, I really did not think recording was this difficult until I started doing it. Like, trying to know what you're doing and record at the same time, really hard. Like, really, really hard. Alright, that goes there. And blue alloy goes there. And that gets me a pair of retrievers. Now, retrievers are fun devices. What retrievers do is pretty unique, actually. And I'll just dump off this cobblestone. Dump this stuff off. Dump this in there. Go back up here. Over to magic. And dump in the zombie brain and the gunpowder and that. And go to biologicals. And dump this stuff in there. Much better. What retrievers do is they have their facing side, which is actually the side you see when it's in my hand. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. Okay, that's much better. So what's happened is we've purified. I have my thermometer in there. There it is. I have no taint in any of those pipes. On the other hand, I also have a massive amount of taint in this chunk. Just this chunk. But still, massive amount of taint in there. I'll figure out how to clean that up eventually. Anyways, so you have the facing side, the side that I'm holding, which is this orange one. That side, when connected in line to a tube system, when it receives a redstone pulse and power, it will pull items from further along in the tube system. So if I say put it... Okay, now I have to figure out how to do this properly. Because I've done this sorting system many times before, and it's never as pretty as I like. If I put it there, I orient it like that, and then I get myself... So I knock this away, and I get my pneumatic tubing, and I run it up to there. Except I make this... I know I have some on my bag. That's normal pneumatic tubing. There we go, that's what I wanted. My redstone pneumatics. And then on this side... hook it in like this. And then run like that. Place a timer right there. And then run it like that. To that, to that. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. No, I just have to figure out spacing here. Because these things can get really messy if you don't... That works. These things can get really messy if you're not really careful with how you build them. Like, super down... Oh, I made a mistake. See? You guys see what I did? I forgot that I need to have... Okay, I know what the solution is. I think you can power these things from the front. I think. I'm not... Don't quote me, guys. But I'm pretty certain retrievers can be redstone powered from the front. I hope they can't be at any rate. Otherwise, I'm making a giant idiot myself in front of all of YouTube. Oh, God. Yeah, I do that a lot. Slab to panel to covers. Okay. And now I'm going to go over here, run upstairs quickly. Remember, I'm 2 levels below my house right now. Should be in that. Nope. Nope. Yep. Now, if I'm right about this, I should be able... Remember, you can also bridge these connections with jacketed wire. So I can bridge this. I can bridge those 2 redstone tubes with pneumatic wire. So if I run that, and then that, and that, I can put my timer right there. Because I'm going to, remember guys, I'm going to have to run power. Pneumatic should go right there. Because remember guys, I'm going to have to run power to these things. And I have to make sure that that doesn't interrupt anything else I'm running. So now the other complicated bit is I have to run power to those things. And to those sorting machines too. Like, this isn't a free lunch here, guys. Yes, they can remotely pull things, but you have to power them. Oh, really? The thermometer works from my inventory, too. I thought it only worked for my hotbar. Oh, cool. There. What am I doing here? Tech. What am I doing in the tech chest? I'm getting blue alloy wire, which means I'm getting blue alloy ingot from over here and making myself some more blue alloy wire. But I don't have enough blue alloy ingot, so I need to make about a stack of it. Because it's not like I'm hurting for silver and nickelite, because as far as I know, other than the athame, this is the only thing silver is used for. No. Why do you do that? And of course it works wicked slowly when I'm in a hurry. Alright, that should get me at least a little bit. That actually might get me enough to do what I need to do here. Biological. Let's take most of our wool out. And let's craft it up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Much better. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook this to the bat box I already have powering that thing. Hopefully. Let's see, that's 2 away from that wall. Oh, son of a gun. Run down there. Run that. See the floor. But not in line with that. And of course I mess it up. So, gonna run it like this. Ow. Well, I at least have one of them powered now, so yeah, that has power. How in God's name am I getting the other one power? Well, I'm gonna have to run it like this somehow. And then back behind here, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Remember I said these systems could get horribly complicated and messy? Yeah, they really can. They're not for the faint of hearted. Um, it's really much easier just to slap a logistics pipe system together and hope for the best. It really, really is. So let me just see how many. 1, 2, 3. Now that should be enough. I hope. Unless I'm the worst person at Red Power 2 wiring that's ever lived, that should be enough. Alright. Oh, hi. How did you get... Oh, that's how you got down here. Note to self, this is not Mario. You cannot jump on your enemies to kill them. Okay, so I should have this wiring coming back through. And now this thing should be getting power. Slowly but surely, it's getting power. I can put a timer up there to run those retrievers, so that should work fine. Okay. And this will be the first sorting machine right here. Alright, sorting machine goes there. And I need more cobblestone to mark this room out, don't I? So I'll put a torch on top. That's another sorting machine. Alright, alright. As I charge over to here. Boing. I really want to just go out and fight them all, but I'll resist the urge. Alright, so let me get some more cobble into my inventory so I can actually mark out this room here. Let me get rid of... We'll do that. Alright. Much better. Now let's drop back downstairs. Whee! Thud. Okay. So then this will output, and then this will go straight through. And I'll have another sorting machine right there. And then that'll output. Wait, how is this going to work? Yeah, okay. So this machine will send to white. This will be colored white, which let me do that now. Sorry if this isn't making sense to you guys yet, but I'm kind of talking as I'm working. Okay, and then this will go out to here. Another sorting machine goes there. He outputs to that channel and to his white channel, where there's another sorting machine. And then he outputs like that. Oh, jeez, I completely screwed this up, didn't I? That's the input for the... Jeez, Rob, come on. Alright, can I fix this just by shifting it back one? I don't see why not. Okay, so the end result of all this is going to be that the wiring to get Yeah, the wiring to get everything put together is going to be really, really tight. Because I still have to run some IC2 power through all this mess. But if I'm right about all of this, I should have... Connect that. If I'm right about all of this, I should be able to run this manifold system just fine. And the nicest part about it is I don't have to put the entire thing in place all at once. Because okay, so what's going to happen is items are going to come down here. And they're going to come into here. And this guy's going to color it. This is going to be a sorting machine. And he's actually going to get his power from up here. Alright, just run with it. Yeah. Okay, well... There. They'll all get their power like that. And they'll like it. Okay, so this guy will get an item in from here, and he'll color it. If he doesn't know what to do with it, he'll color it white. The earliest white inventory will be this next sorting machine. He'll color it. If he doesn't know what to do with it, he'll pass it, and then he'll pass it. Then if this guy gets it and he doesn't know what to do with it, he'll throw his hands up in the air, say, I have no idea what's going on here, and he'll color it white. If it gets colored white there, it's going to shoot up this pipe, and it's going to go all the way up here. And it's going to come up here, it's going to go over here, it's going to go over here and go up white. And that's my overflow chest. Whew! So that should work. Wow. Okay, this is a complicated little setup today. Alright, so I'm just going to do the easy thing now. This is the easy part. And just run the pneumatic tubing here. And then throw some sandstone covers over that mess. The mess that I just created there. 16, 32, 64 sandstone panels. Will serve me well. Remember, guys, that's not going to be a chest, that's going to be a relay. Okay. Now I can just reconnect this line like that, and that should be good. Okay, so remember, that's not going to be a chest, that'll be a relay. Alright, alright. So now let's see how we make a sorting machine. Okay, so a filter, some bread-doped wafers, okay. This isn't too bad at all, okay. Except I completely forgot to make one shade of coloring, which I just remembered off the top of my head. So I'm going to be back as soon as I have that done. Alright guys, I just realized I am way, 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 way past where I should be for the end of this episode. So I'm just going to pop a couple things in and get a couple things set up for later. When I come back in the next episode, hopefully we can get this sorting machine close to working, if not mostly functional. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode.